Yeah.
Hope it is visible now.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so we have seen three window functions yesterday: row number, rank, and range rank. Okay, we'll move towards the next one, entile. Okay, so the very next function we are having is entile. So entile, it is used to divide the rows into the specified number of groups.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so no matter how many rows we are having into the table, we can just give the pagination, or we can say the number of divisions you want from that table. Okay,
Okay.
so this is mostly used in the printing industry and all, where you need to uh, give the equal numbers, or maybe divide your total result into the separate pieces. Okay, or maybe we know the banks also there, right? So we are having the banks, and there will be a like some customers, they will decide based on the maybe revenue, or based on the loan amounts, right? We'll be having customers like gold, silver, premium, bronze. Okay, then maybe in the Olympic medals as well. Uh, there will be three types of winners will be there, like gold medal and gold, silver, and bronze. Okay,
Mm.
so generally, when you wanted to divide your result into like a fixed number of intervals, we can say we use this entile functions. Okay, so entile, it is used to divide the rows into specified number of groups.
Okay.
Okay, and it is just like the function is like entile, and then we have to give the a number. Okay, that number will be giving you the information about in how many like in how many partitions you are going to, how many partitions you are going to make for that particular result. Okay,
Okay.
so this is what we are having. Select. Okay, this is the syntax we are having. Select entile, then integer value. So this integer value will decide like how many partitions you are going to make of your result.
Mm.
Okay, the number of rows from the table. Then over partition by clause, again this is an optional. Order by clause should be there from table name.
Sure.
Okay. For example, we are going with the marks table from the yesterday. Let's say this is the mark table I'm having. Exam result. Okay, so we are using student ID, student name, subject, marks, and I'm using entile 4 here. Okay, over order by marks. So based on the marks, there will be four partitions we are going to make. Okay, so first partition will be like uh, we'll be having like top ranked student. Second partition, like second topper, second highest topper, we can say, and then third, and then fourth. Based on the marks, we are going to decide that how many rows will be there in the first partition, second partition, third partition. If you see here, I'm just given the name as a dense rank for this. Okay, so I'm having total of 13 rows. Now these 13 rows has divided into the four partitions based on the marks. Okay, we can see first partition is there with the highest marks. Okay, second partition is there, third partition, and fourth partition. What will happen if there are not the equal rows? Now, you know, like we are having 13 rows here, and we cannot make the equal four groups of these 13 rows, right?
Yeah.
Because it is not like divisible by four. Right. So in that case, SQL only decide like how many rows will be there in the first partition, second partition, third partition, and fourth partition. Okay, so here we can see we are not having that control. Like in first partition, how many rows should be there? In second partition, how many rows should be there, and all.
Oh,
Okay,
okay.
so
Then SQL gonna randomly decide it and
right,
get the output. Okay.
right.
Okay.
It is, so it is going to randomly decide how many rows will be there in which partition.
Okay. So how should we explain this then? A rank. One, two, three, four. One means the lowest rank here as per the marks.
Barabar. Right. We are having this order by marks and it is in ascending. Okay, because we have
Ascending.
mentioned descending here. So it is starting with lowest marks.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Then second, more than the lowest, like we can say the least
85 to
marks we are
88.
having.
Mm-hmm.
Right. And then this one, and then highest mark we are having the last rank here.
Okay.
Okay.
But there is
So
no
what
any
it is doing
specific,
is,
there is no any specific rules of dividing it. SQL gonna div randomly decide it, right then?
right.
Okay. Okay.
Right. And maybe the question, maybe will be asked in the interview saying like divide the employees into the five salary bands, we can say. Like we are having the different salaries to the different employees, and we
Mm-hmm.
want to divide those employees into the different salary bands.
Mm-hmm.
So that we can do using this entire function. Okay. Again, the use of this function in real projects is almost negligible, we can say. We will not be using
Uh,
such kind of things in real time. Okay. Even I have not used this until now. Okay.
mhm.
In my career, we can say. Okay, but for the exam, for these interviews, we can say entire is used to divide the result set into the groups.
Group.
Okay, normally it will try to do the equal sized groups, but if it is not divisible by the given number, okay, then there will be the unequal rows into each of the group.
Mm.
Okay,
One second, sir. Hmm. But when we run this one, it is not. It's in a descending, ascending order, like a lower in a first, and then second, second
right,
last, third.
right. So if you are
Oh,
you have to if you want descending, you can just mention it descending here for the
okay.
because we are ordering by the marks. Okay, if
Mhm.
you mention this as a descending, you will get the highest mark the student first.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Okay. But it is
right.
a subject wise, am I right?
No, this is entire result set we are saying here. On the
Suppose
third
if I
page,
wanna, suppose I
subject
wanna
wise,
like it.
you can use the partition by you can use. Okay. If you want in each subject, you want the three groups, or we can say the three partition. Like we are having for mathematics, we are having four rows.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, five rows. And you want three partition in that. So we already have the five rows only there. In that five, we want the three partitions. So we can just go and see. Okay, so mathematics, there are five records for the mathematics, and you see here it has made the three groups of that rows. Okay, in English, there are already three, so it is made the equal number of rows in each of the groups. Same for the science as well. It is having five rows with the science subject and it has made the three groups for that result. Okay, so if you want with any specific what we can say any specific uh, group of the number of rows, so we can use the partition by clause as well, so that we can partition the result based on a particular column. If it is not there, it will work for entire table data. Okay. Then what is we having? Okay, then next function we are having is a lead function.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now lead, this is used to return the next row's value. While we are still into the current row, okay, lead function will read the next row value. So we can say lead returns the next row value. So this is mostly used to find out the month over the month sales growth, or maybe revenue, sales revenue over the months. Okay, like previous month sale data, or previous employee salary. Okay, previous order amount for that, for a particular customer. So all those you can do using this lead function. Okay, so it is used to get the data from the previous. Okay, I'm using lead here, right? So lead will be the not previous.
The next
Yeah,
row.
will be the next row. I
Mm-hmm.
was actually, okay, I was showing previous, so that is lag function. So load lead will be the next row value we will be getting. Okay, so like forecast, we can forecast the comparison between the current row and the next row. Like what is the next shipment date for the particular customer, or maybe the uh, w- what will be the next salary revision for the customer or employee. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
can do that. Or we can say like, let's say you are having an employee table and you wanted to compare the each employee's salary along with the next employee's salary. Like let's say we are having employee one, employee two. You have to compare the salary of employee one with salary of employee two. So that you can do using this window functions, like lead function. Okay, so let's see some examples. So lead, what is the syntax we'll be having here? Again, same.
Mm-hmm. Lead over.
Lead. Okay. Then in bracket, we will mention the column name
Mm-hmm.
over order by column.
Mm-hmm.
As we can give the alias name here. Okay, this is how we write the query for getting the next row's value with the current row. Okay, for example, let's say what we are having here. This table we can use. So let's start from exam result. And just for understanding, we will filter with any one subject. The subject is equal to English. Okay, so we are having three students here.
Mm-hmm.
Then let's say you want to see the select student ID, student name, marks, and the marks of the next student we want. So we can just go lead. Okay, what we want here is we want marks
Mm-hmm.
over order by student name and as next student marks from exam result. Okay, so comma is missing here. Okay, so you see, we will filter with specific subject just to understand here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you see here now, this is Ali Johnson, right? He's having marks as an 85. Okay, so what we are getting here, we are getting the marks from the next row as well. Okay, next again same student we are having, and his marks will be coming into the current row. Okay, this is my current row. When I am reading the first row, when SQL Server is reading the first row, okay, to get the data, simultaneously it is taking the marks from the next student as well in the current row. Okay, same like the second row also, it is having 85 marks, but for the next student marks, we are getting 90 from the next row. Okay, and so on like we don't have the next student, so getting null for the next student's marks here. Okay, so like this, we can compare the current row with the next row into the partition. Okay, if you don't have the partition, we can go with entire table data here. Okay, so you can see here.
Okay.
Always we are getting the value from the next row into this current row here.
So
It
we don't
means
know which row was that, right? 93, 85. Next row means Max Elias Johnson 85, and the next student got 93.
right. We are getting the mark into the current row from the next row,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Let me see if I'm having any other data so we can just use that.
So it will give always highest marks than previous.
No, not highest, right? Because we are using order by student name, so we'll be getting the mark for the next row into the current row. So it is not high always highest. So whatever it is mark having into the next row, that will be coming into the uh, that all will be the coming into the current row. That's it. We'll be having.
Mm-hmm.
So 85, 93, 93. Oh yeah, 85, 85, 85, 90, 90, 81, 81, 90, 90, 93. Oh, thank you.
Okay, so we have created one more table yesterday. Okay, say we wanted to see the previous order amount. Okay,
Okay.
let's say you wanted to see the or the next order amount
Mm-hmm.
the, for each customer. This is the table we were having in that when we have the sales order amount into this table. Okay,
Yeah.
so what we need is we wanted to see the whether the customer has increased the spending or not during the where he's like having the next order placed, whether the order amount is more than the current order or not. So that kind of comparison we can do using this lead function, lag function easily with the values. So
Yeah.
let's see,
Yeah.
we have this select from DVO sales order, and what I need is I need to find out the customers who has spent more uh, or we just need to compare like whether he is having the uh, whether he's increased the amount or the spending into the next order or not from the
Or we
current to
can
the
we can find
next.
out next order date.
Right. So we can do customer name. Okay. Then we have order date. I'll take some limited columns into the result set. I'll take order amount.
Okay.
Okay. So this will be the current order amount. Now for this customer, I wanted to find out the next order amount. Okay, so I can use lead, and I wanted to see the next order amount. So that will be my column into the lead. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
over, and this I want for each customer. So I will use a partition by here,
Custom name.
customer name or customer ID. We can use customer name.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, then we use the order by
Order by
order date,
order amount or order date.
right? Order date as we will say here. Uh, we are using lead here, right? So lead we can use, and we can say it is next order amount something, or we can say next order.
Next.
Okay, so
Sir, it is mandatory that with the lead, we have to write over partition by.
not mandatory. Okay. So if you see currently we are having these many orders here, or 50 orders we are having. Customer name.
What I'm
uh,
asking you, sir, with the
No, it is
lead,
not
do we need?
mandatory. I see. Yeah, it is not mandatory.
Can
Okay.
you comment out that before over?
Yes. Current. So I'm just showing you the all the orders. Okay. So these are the all
Mhm.
orders we are having. Okay. And now, if you say you want to see the uh, order date, based on the order date, it is you have to find out the first order and the value against the order amount against the next order, no matter which customer it is. Okay. So you can just write out lead order amount and then order by order date. Okay, I'm not using the partition by here. Okay, so execute this and you will see here. So this is the first order. Okay, order date, order amount. Okay, what is the next order amount we are having? The next order amount will be from the second order, 18,000. So that we are getting into the first row here. Okay, so no
Got
matter
it, sir.
which
It
customer
is
it is.
comparing. Got it, sir. Can you comment out after lead order amount and then comment out over partition by, sir? Is that work or
I
not?
have removed the partition by entirely here. We don't have the
No, no,
partition
no,
by.
no. I'm asking about the over. Like it is always used with the over partition by or
Yes, all this partition by is not here. Where is partition by?
no, what I'm asking, sir, again. So while using this lead function, we have to give the use with the window function, or simply we can write a lead order amount as well, sir.
Lead is an window function, so it should be used with over order by clause. Only
Okay.
the partition
So
by clause
without
is
over order by clause, we never use lead, am I right?
right. We never use any window function.
Can we comment out before the over and then let? Yes, sir. Can we run that query again? Okay, lead must have a over clause. Okay, got it,
That
sir.
is what I
Thank you.
was saying. Not just a lead, all the window functions should have the over clause. Over order by should be there for all the
Okay.
window functions.
Okay,
Okay.
got it, sir. Thank you. Mhm.
Partition by clause is an optional
Yes, sir.
for all these. Okay. So now I'm going to partition this result with the customer name. So I wanted to find out the each customer, its order and the next order amount based on the date. Okay. So this is the Amazon's first order and this is the next order value. Okay. So you can see here, sometimes it is increasing with the next order. Sometimes it is less than the next order amount here. So this is how we can find out like the customer's next purchase amount here. Okay. Now let's say you wanted to
What's the
what
use case again, sir, for this in real
yeah,
life?
we can predict the next values here, like next order amount, next visit of the um, patient, we can say next shipment dates for the containers or for the orders. Okay, the next payment schedule for the customers or next payment schedule for the banks. Okay, so with predicting the forecast we can do using this lead function. Okay, and then we can compare this with the current row data. So now we are going to order this by the order date. So it will be like always first order will be there in the result set. Then based on the date, it will move to the next dates. Okay, in the ascending order. Okay. So if you see, we want to see only those orders where the customer has spent more uh, in the next order. Okay, based on the date. So what we can do is we can write the where clause here. I'll just write select star from. This I will write into the data table format. And you can write where order amount is less than the next order. So what we are trying to do here is we are trying to find out only those orders where the order amount is more for the next order here. So we are comparing the rows. Now we are getting only 22 rows here. Okay, not all the 50 rows, because we are trying to find out only those orders where the customer has spent more than the previous order. Okay, so like this we can use this into the real words as well, where we are going to compare the current row with the next row value. Okay, and that you can filter those as well to find out the revenues or maybe orders having more order amount than the current, maybe, or the patients who are going to visit into the future. So that kind of information as well we can uh, find out using this lead function. Okay, so lead, it is always looking for the next row into the given partition. Okay. We just let's say you wanted to see the difference in the amounts, right? So you wanted to see the difference between the current order and the previous order, or the next order, it is, sorry, next order. So that also you can do here. You can find out order date, order amount. Okay, and what you need is you want to see the difference. Let's say order amount minus next order. Okay, so maybe you will get the difference in positive or negative. So let's say difference in order amount. This is the column name we are giving here. Okay, so we will get the difference here. Get some text in the form of column. Okay, so this is the order amount we are having, and this current order is less than the new order. Okay, just for comparison, we can add that next order amount column as well. So we will get to know. Okay, so this is the current order. Next order is this, and the difference into the order amount is like minus 3000, because we are looking with the, let's say I will revert this next order minus the current order I will take. So we'll get the difference correctly. So it is having 3000 more than the previous order amount. Okay, it is having 7000 more than the current order amount, the next order amount is. So like this, we can calculate the difference in the amounts as well using this lead function. Okay, so what we will be able to do using this window function is we will be comparing the next row with the current row easily. Okay.
Can you go back to the table, sir?
Yes.
when they run the okay. So the customer name is um is it a customer buying on Amazon, Flipkart, and Reliance, or is it um that how much they're
No, it is
spending on each state? Or the customer name is Amazon, is it Amazon selling? Like,
no, it is just Amazon is a customer. So this like let's say we are having this as an manufacturing industry, okay, and they are selling these customers to direct these e-commerce companies like Amazon, Flipkart, Reliance, and all.
oh, so Amazon is buying, all of these
Mm,
companies are buying from,
right,
okay, from let's say our company or like something, and then we're just looking at the data. Okay.
So
right.
institutional buyers, not individual.
Correct. Okay, then we have the
Sir,
next.
once again, can you explain this query again?
Which one?
The one which select star dense rank.
This query you want?
Hmm.
Okay.
Yesterday, I was.
Yeah,
Yes,
so
sir.
this what it is doing, can you let me know like why what rank we are calculating here?
The
In each
Dense.
category, we
yeah,
are trying to find out the first order.
yeah.
Because we are ordering by the order date, so we will be getting the result into the ascending order because the default order is ascending. Okay, so for within each product category, so there is a product category like electronics, furniture. Okay, so within each product category we are ranking that orders, okay, with the order date, and we are filtering only with the row number is equal to 1, so we will get only those uh,
Others
orders, okay,
who ha-
based on the
that
date,
has a
which
rank
is the
number one.
first order for that particular product category.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so like this for electronics, this is the first order. For furniture, this is the first order. As we are having only two product categories, we will get that. Okay, if you want to see the region wise first order, okay, so you can use partition by region and you will get the first order in each region. So east, this is the first order. North, this is the first order. South, this is the first order. West, this is the first order.
Sir, if the
Okay.
value is there is a similar tie up between two or three people, then how it gonna be calculated? Select the number one.
It will give the same rank, right? So if like let's say in the
Okay.
West region, there are two orders on the same date, and that is the first
Hmm.
order in that West region. So as we are using the dense rank, it will be having the same what we can say same rank number. So we will get the orders as a first order in that particular region.
Got it. My question is that, sir, it will do like if ABC has order amount of 100. So it will rank 111 or 123.
What is the order amount
The
for
100,
three
100,
orders?
100 means three. Yeah.
It will
There is a
rank
three
for
customer who are order 100. How does it rank, sir? If we apply, so it's a rank 111 or 123 like that.
if you don't have any partition by clause, it will like have the rank as a 111 for all the orders.
Okay. With the same value, it gives a one.
Right.
Okay.
That is what the dense rank will do, right? If there is a tie, it will give the same rank to the each row within the partition.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Then the next function we have is a lag. Okay. So a lead is for the comparing next row value. Lag is comparing the previous row value here. So that is what the lag function is. Only difference is next or the previous. Okay. So it will return the previous row's value. Like you want to see the customer's previous order amount, or you want to see the company's previous month sales. Okay. Or you want to see the uh, like previous order amount for the customer. So that all you can find out using this lag function. Okay. So lag returns the previous row's value. Okay. So for example, with the same query, if you take and along with the lead, you will use lag as well. Okay, the syntax is again quite same. Only the function name we have to change out here. Okay, so this
Okay.
syntax, instead of lead, you write this as a lag. Okay, so I will use lag here and keep the query same. So we will get the values here. Okay, so you see, this is my first student as I'm using the okay, there is no partition, but we have the subject filter here for English. This is the first student. Okay, this is the current row, current mark for the student within the within this English subject. Okay, and next student's marks will be the using
Right.
lead function, and previous student. As this is the first, there is no previous student, so we got the null as a value for the. I need to change the alias name to previous.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so as this is the first student, we don't have any previous student mark here. Okay, this is the second row or the second row into the result set. Okay, and you can see here we will get the previous students marks here. So we are getting the marks from the previous row, 85. Okay, same for this as well. This is the current, and what is the previous mark? 85. So that we are getting into the current result set. Okay, so if you're not having the where clause, you will see these similar same for all the rows as well. So it is always returning the previous row value. Okay, let's say we have the sales table. We can go with this here, and you wanted to find out the value from the previous row using this. Like you want to see the what example we can take. Yeah, we can take the same example what we have seen here, the customers and orders. So we want to see the customer's previous order amount. Okay, so that we can calculate using this lag function. So order amount, and we are using the lag here. Okay, with each customer based on the order date, we want to find out the order amount for the customer. Okay, so this is the Amazon. This is the first order. So there is no previous order amount. Okay, then Amazon. This is the second order. Okay, second order amount, and we are finding the previous order amount for this second order. So this is a 25,000. We can find out the difference between these first, like current order and the previous order, current order and previous order, to figure out whether the order amount is increased or not. So that calculation we can do using this lead and lag function, because we are getting the data into the current row from the previous row.
Yeah.
Okay, so that we can calculate here using the lead and lag function, the previous or the next row values.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, then we have the next function called first value and last value. Okay, so there are two functions, first value and last value. So are the two functions. Go all the way down. first value and last value. So the syntax is near about same. Only the difference is we need to change the name of the function.
Is this first and last is a latest addition of window function, or it was there from in SQL Server?
No, it is all latestly added. Even this lead and lag as well. Latestly in the sense it was long ago, but initially it was not. These are like advanced
In what
functions we
version
add.
of SSMS it was introduced, sir? Do you know?
I think it is SQL 10. Sorry, not 10. 2005.
Oh, 2005.
Okay. So yeah, this. Okay, so the first value, what it will return? It will return the first value in each partition. Okay, first value in each partition. And a last value will return the last value in each partition, we can say. If there is no partition, it will look for the entire table data and it will return the values. Okay. This is very useful when you wanted to calculate the highest salary in each department. Okay. Or maybe first purchase for each customer. Okay. Or you want to see the earliest transaction for the customer. Okay. Or you are having the login details of the employee,
Mhm.
and you wanted to find out the first login entry for each of the employee, you can do that. Okay, like the let's say the question is find the each or we can say find every employee with the highest salary in their department. Okay, so we will be getting all the values, or for this table we can consider first select from exam result. We can go with the employee data. So you will be having this. We have this employee data table where we have the salary information, and you want to see the salary, like highest salaried employee in each department. Okay. So we have the department name into the same table somewhere. Yeah, we have this here. Okay. Now you have to find out the highest salaried employee in each department. Okay. So what you will do here? You will do the group by.
Okay.
Am I right?
Yeah,
The
group by.
question is you want to find out the employee with the highest salary in each department.
Yeah, group by and order by.
Group by and
Order by.
order
Order
by.
by salary, yeah.
So what you will do is you will find out the department and max of salary. Okay. And you just group by the department here.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Right. So you will get the
Maximum salary.
department name and the highest salary in that department.
Mhm.
Right. Now, let's say you wanted to find out the employee name as well, who belongs to this highest salary. How you can do that?
Then we select name, and
We
then
use
we
the
group by
tens.
department and name as well. Both, combination of both.
Just
So if
group
you use the
department.
combination of both, that will not give you the correct result,
Sir,
right?
what you said, sir? Come again.
If you are using
Yeah,
the
so
employee
then,
name here, you have
The
to
top
group by
one,
the
we use the top one, then we'll get the max salary, the one with the department name, and we can use the top one.
is the first name column you can take. So you wanted to enter salary. So you are saying select top one. Yes,
Star from
top one star from Employees table.
Employees table,
Hmm.
order by salary,
Order by
descending,
salary.
descending.
Descending.
Yeah, I'll get
You will
only
get
one.
the highest salaried employee, right? But we want
Yes.
highest salaried employee in each department.
Okay, then we have to use partition by the
Yeah, partition by the window function.
and
The rank,
Right.
dense rank.
we have to use a rank, and then and the last one, if the having greater than um,
Then where a rank is equals to 1, then we will get the highest rank.
Right. So we have to just write a where clause.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, where you will see only the row number or the rank is like greater than or equal to 1 here. Okay, so that you can do instead of using group by because we cannot use the group by if you want the name as well, right? And if
Yeah.
you use the group by if you want the name, you are writing the group by clause.
Then we have to
Okay,
use window
your
function. Mm-hmm.
yes, your result will be
Mismatch.
disturbed there. Okay, so you can use the window functions there. Just put a charger. Okay, so let me show you how you can do that. Select star.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Command
from, and then
from.
I will set this into the derivative table format.
Select.
Select star from
Mm-hmm.
star. I will write, and here I will write one more column using the ins rank. I will derive that
Dense
column.
rank, and then
Okay, dense rank over.
over
It is an mandatory clause, so I
by
will be going to partition by department
department. Okay.
because I want the
De department wise.
rank based on the department, right?
Mm-hmm. And
Order
then
by
order by salary
salary
as
and should be in the descending order as
as
I'm giving the name from employees table.
from employees table where order by salary is
No, we
sorry.
don't need the order by, right? Because we already have the
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So
that
where
calculated into the dense rank, right? So give the name, just some table name as a T, and you can write where
R
R
is it
is equal to 1. So you will get the employees who are having the
highest salary
highest salary in the department. Okay,
each
if you see here,
department.
there are two employees having the same salary. Okay, actually this is so we are getting
Oh,
the
same name.
employees there. Okay, wherever there is a tie, we will get the same rank number.
Highest
Okay,
salary.
that is the correct way only. Okay,
So we can get any top one, three, four, five, fifth. So this is the right way to,
right. So
yeah.
you can calculate the any number of rows here.
Mhm.
Okay, if you want to uh, use the group by clause, okay, and not this window function. So how the query should be?
Without window function.
Hmm?
So we have to use subquery, I think.
A subquery we have to use to derive the table.
sorry, sir, what you said, sir?
I want to calculate this same result using like without using the window function.
Without
Top,
using.
yeah,
Ooh.
top one. We can get that way as well. We did last week. So select from
Select from employees E.
employees.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Then we'll use this join here, and in the join we are using the derivative table.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. We have the department.
Max salary
Then we
from
have the
employee group by department.
department.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Level
I'm using,
more?
sorry.
No, no, sir.
Okay, so we can use E dot department.
Department. Mm-hmm.
is equal to d dot department, and employee's salary is equal to department's max salary. So what is the column name? As
Max.
max salary. It's max salary. So this salary, employee salary and max salary is equal. So that information we want. So we can write this e dot star. So we will get the same results using this as well. We are getting,
Once again, sir, how did you write it?
yeah.
Uh,
So I will run it together. We'll get, okay, what extra? Okay.
Sir,
So we'll
once
be
again,
getting the
can you
same
repeat that
result.
the logic of
Yes.
it?
As mentioned, I'm just going to explain this. Okay. So you can see here we are having the both the result same.
Mm-hmm.
One result we have calculated without using window functions. Okay, it looks complicated than the using window function. Is it?
Yeah.
Okay, so what we are doing here is we cannot use only the subquery like in the where clause or somewhere. Okay, subquery we have to use into the join clause to derive this as a table. Okay, so first what we are doing here is we are calculating the department name along with the maximum salary in the department. Okay, using the group by, we are finding out the departments and
And
the
then
maximum
one
salary within that department, right?
and yeah.
Now we want to find out the who is the employee belonging to this salary, right? Or all the
Okay.
employees who are belonging to this salary. So what we are doing now, we are joining the employees table with this derived table or calculated table. How we are joining? We are joining the employees department should be equal to the department value calculated into this. Also, the salary of the employee should be equal to the this maximum
Max.
salary. Then we will be getting those employee details using this query.
No, that subquery. Uh, so D is a department you are joining. Select E star from dot star from employee. So you are taking all the employee information, implement the every column with the employee table. So you put it there E dot, or can we simply
E
write
dot
the
star.
star?
You can write star as well. In that case, you will get the values from both the tables. Okay. But as we are using the inner join, okay, you see here it is getting the same values only because we will be having the matching records, right? As we are using the inner join. Unnecessary
Okay,
columns will be repeated here.
that's why we are defining the E only.
Yeah.
Okay,
So
the
because we don't
E.
want a repeated column into the result set.
Okay. Yes. Thank you.
Okay, now the same thing we can do using the first value as well. So first value, what it will do, it will find out the first value within the partition, or we can say within the result set. Okay, within that particular window. So we can use this first value function to get the uh, first value of the like first salary, or we can say top salary in each of the departments. So how to write the query? So select from, I want to write this as an employees. Okay, then let's say I want the employee. What are the columns? First name we are having employee ID. Okay, so I write employee ID, first name. Okay, then I want department, and then I will use this first value function. Okay, so first underscore value and bracket what I want the first value of the we will say first value for the customer first name. Okay. Partition by over
Mm-hmm.
Now I want to partition this result based on I want the first value in each department. So partition by department.
Mm-hmm.
Partition by department and order by salary, descending order. As I will just say first, or we can say top
Top. Yeah.
salary. Okay. So within each department, so whether we will get only the top salaried employee here
Mm.
in each department.
Partition by department or by salary as top salary.
Only shows one row, sir.
No, it will return. See, window functions will not filter the data. It will return all the rows from the table. Okay. Just it will have the
Okay,
additional
department and
column,
salary. Okay,
right?
yeah.
It will have just an additional column to show the comparison value. Okay, let's say I want to see the salary, first value in the salary, not the name. Okay, so okay. So it is showing you the top salary in that department. I want to add the salary column as well for the current row. So we can compare the salary, okay, and it is showing all the same rows here within each department. So there are 3 employees in the IT department. Okay, so you can see here, it is not showing only the top employee salary. So it is showing the employee's salary with the
Top salary.
top salary. Okay, that is how the window functions work, right? It will return all the rows. Okay. Also, it will add an additional column, okay, which we can calculate using group by only. So that column it is calculating and it is appending with the each of the column. That is the property of this window functions, right? We will get all the rows along with the aggregated row data as well. Okay, so that is how this is how it will compare. Let's say you want to see the customer details, okay, from the sales order table. You want the customer details, okay, and within each region, okay, what is the first order placed in each region, okay, that you have to compare. So that also you can do using this first order function. Okay, so you just need to write the first order, first value. Okay, and first value in the customer name. Okay, you want to see the customer who has placed the first order. Okay, in each of the region. In the region, who is the customer who has placed the first order? Okay, I don't want the amount details and all now. So I'll remove this order amount. I just wanted to see which customer placed the first order in each region. So I don't want to bother about the order amount and all. I just wanted to find out the customer in each region who has placed the first order. So now order date. Yeah, this should be fine. It is ascending order. I'll just give this as a column name. First customer from the sales order, and you will get the, see, in West region, we have the Amazon as an first customer. Okay. In West region, we have the Capgemini as a first customer.
Hmm.
In East region, we have Cognizant as a first customer, and in South, we are having
Flipkart.
Flipkart as a first customer. Okay, so in this way, we can find out the first value within each region, and that can be compared with each order. Okay.
Sir, then what is the meaning of here the first value customer name? Means it's giving the customer first name, or you
No, no.
selected the region, am I right? Customer name,
Yes.
order date. First value means customer. First value
First
customer
value
over
of the
partition
customer.
by.
Okay. First value of the customer in Okay, I just need to change here. Partition should be in the region, not the customer name. That is the region.
Yeah, reason would be the best.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In each region we want actually. Yeah. So yeah. So you can see here in east region, we are
Always
having
integer first. But the
yes.
same thing, the earlier was the same one.
Oh, we are getting the
No,
same.
it was not the same. Is it the same? See now
Yes,
in
sir. It's only sorting the reason with the descending order, ascending order.
no.
No,
See
no,
here.
no. Yeah.
It was having all the like customer
No,
name and this
there
customer
is
name is same in
different
the first.
reason.
Right. In the
Yeah, we
first
had it.
query, you are getting these and these values exactly the same, but this is not the case with this. Okay. So if I add the order ID here, so or we can say the order ID, you will
Mm-hmm.
get to know more on this. Like you will get the exact difference. So it is showing you the all orders. Okay. All orders it is showing. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
For all orders, it is looking like by region wise. Okay. So in region, there are four orders we are having. Okay. And who has the like there is only one customer we are having in East region who are placing orders. But if
That
you
is
go
Sagar.
down and if you see the north, okay, north region. So in north region there are
Two,
like two
uh,
customers we are having,
yeah, three different.
Reliance and HCL. But
Mm-hmm.
who placed the first order in this region? Reliance is
Reliance.
the customer who placed the first order. Okay.
Okay.
Same for the south. In South
South,
region, there are
several. Yeah.
multiple customers like Infosys, Flipkart. There are two customers we are having, but who placed the first order in this region?
Flipkart. Yeah.
Flipkart. Okay. Even we have the Tech Mahindra as well in the South region. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so there are three customers we are having in the South, but who placed the first order? It is a Flipkart as a customer. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So it is showing all the results. So window functions, keep in mind, it will always show you entire data, entire set of data if it is not used with where clause. Okay. Just the thing is, it will have the additional column, which is calculated column.
So
Okay.
yeah, calculated column that should be used by using a partition by clause. Yeah.
Yeah, partition by clause if you want the partition in the result. Okay. Then
Like
we
by.
have this, right? The last value function, it is just a difference like it will show you the last customer who placed the order in the region. Okay. So as we know, like in East region, there is only one customer. So he is the first as well as the last customer.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Then in North, we have two customers. Okay. So Reliance is the first customer who placed the first order and HCL is the last customer.
Last.
Okay.
But we're getting the Reliance, right?
Last customer, last value we are using customer order by. Yeah. So we can check the dates here. Who is the last
Oh
customer?
yeah. Mm-hmm. Reliance July 18 is also Reliance. That's why
July 18.
is
But
the
why
last
then it
date.
is showing
Oh no no.
HCL here?
We have several North order. October 18 also Reliance. That's why it is Reliance. Yeah.
But it is showing HCL as well
Oh
in the
yeah,
last
HCL.
customer.
October 18 is
Should
HCL.
not show that, right? In that case,
Yeah, it is sorting according to date wise and the region wise.
no, it should not because it should sort only by the order date.
Yeah, order date. Yeah, sorting is a order date. It likes in a ascending order.
But it should have only one value in the region. Why it is showing two values?
Yeah, it should be only one. Reliance and HCL both is showing here. Supposed
Do
to
we
be.
have this
I
customer
think there
same
is a two customer in.
the same date?
Yeah, there may be same date two customer. October 18. We have only one. August, not October. August 18.
Hmm? That is a quite. But how it could be like a SCL with the Reliance?
Okay, so it should be only the HCL because they
Yeah,
have placed
HCL.
last
It should
order.
be HCL.
Let me check.
Okay, sir, you use the first order and last order at the same time, am I right?
Yeah.
Mm.
It is doing partition with some customer name as well, but it is doing that. Partition by only region we are using. So within this only it should calculate the customer as a last customer. So it is doing this for different customer. Last value, first value it is working fine. Last value, any syntax error. Okay,
The
I
last
think
value is to the
yeah.
SCL.
So there is okay. So for the last value, there is one thing missing. We have to use this one of the syntax with the last value. Okay. There is a syntax called, there is some keywords called like rows between unbounded preceding and unbounded following. Okay, so that thing was missing here. Okay, so we have to consider all rows within the partition from first row to last row here. Okay, so that is missing. That is the reason it was showing all the values, okay, into this last value function. So what is the syntax we are having for the last value? Rows between, right? So over by partition order date, and then we have to use the after order by date. We have to use this rows between unbounded preceding, what is this preceding and unbounded follow. Yeah, this is what I was missing as last customer. So yeah, we should get only one value now. Yes. Okay, so along with the last value function, we are having this additional keywords, additional syntax here. Okay, we have to use this unbounded preceding and unbounded following. So these keywords are used to get all the values within this partition. Okay, and it will find out the last value within this region partition. Okay, with this keyword, it will find out only the latest value or the last value we can say. If it is not used, it will get like all the values within that partition. Whatever the customers we are having, all customer information we will get. We were saying like we were having one region, right, which is having uh, more than which was the region east, west, I think south region was having more than that values, right? So if I use just south here, right, and if I'm not using this unbounded listening and following, so what we will get here, we will see. Oh, I'm just commenting out this section here, and I'm letting out here itself as last customer. Okay, so we are having 3 or 4 customers here into the south region. Okay, so you see here we are getting all those Flipkart, Infosys, Tech Mahindra, all the 3 customers we are getting when we are using this unbounded preceding, when we are not using this unbounded preceding and unbounded following. So what it will do is if we are not using this, whatever the unique customers we are having, that will be coming into the last customer value. Okay, so to find out like only the last customer within that region, we have to use the last value along with the this rows between syntax. Okay, so if you use this one, now you should get only the customer which is having the latest order, like Tech Mahindra. That should be your last customer in the south region.
Oh,
Okay,
okay.
so
I see.
this is an additional syntax we are having for last value window function. Okay.
So last value and first value, it is also the function. Why it is not in the blue color?
Yeah, it is also a function, but it is not in the blue color. I was not sure, but we are not having that in the blue color. It is latest addition. I mean, it is latest addition, but it is still added into like around 12 or 15 years back.
Hmm.
Okay, still it is not there, like coming into the blue color, but it is a built-in function. Okay.
Okay. Last customer first. Okay.
The last we are having is this sum function. Okay, not just a sum. We can use sum, min, max as well along with the over by clause. Okay, whatever the this aggregate functions we are having, sum, min, max, and count. Those all we can use along with the over clause. Okay, and
Okay.
then it is called as an yes. Then it is called as an window functions if it is used with over clause.
Yeah.
Okay.
Instead of first value, we can do sum salary over partition by department.
Right.
Mhm.
Right. So these are like most frequently used window functions for reporting or maybe for finding out the totals without reducing the number of rows. So if you are using sum, mean, max, and average, you are going to use the group by clause, right? Or if it is without group by clause, it will always return a single value in the
Mhm.
output, right? It will always return a single value, like what is the minimum amount, maximum amount, or
Mhm.
total amount, or uh, average amount. So it will always return a single value. But if you don't want to use you don't want a single value, and if you want to return entire table data along with the aggregated value, so you will use sum with over or average with over.
Over,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah. So let's say for each customer, you want to see the order amount alongside with the uh, total order amount. So you can write select. Okay, I'll go back to this here because we want the order amount details. So we are having this table detail. Okay, now what we want, we know like if I write where customer name is equal to Amazon.
Hmm.
Okay, so we'll be having some orders out here. We are having these orders. So I want to see the order amount alongside with the total order amount as well. Total
Yeah.
order amount. Okay, for the Amazon customer. So we can use this using uh, sum function here. So sum of order
Orders
amount.
and
Okay,
order.
syntax is like same like other functions. Amount, sum of order amount over. I don't want any partition. So no matter the Amazon is in East region, West region, or any region, I don't
Okay.
want to worry about that. Okay, so I'm not using the partition by clause here. No, no,
Over
we
and
want the
then
partition by clause. Okay, if we are going to filter, we don't need the partition by clause. So I can just take this as an order date, order by,
order by hmm,
order date.
order amount, order date. Okay.
Okay, yeah, total order amount. As I'm not using the partition by clause because it is showing. Okay, and okay, so you see here it is calculating the running total. Okay, so this is used for calculating running total as we are using the order by clause here. Okay, order by date. So every amount will be like added to the amount into the total. So initially we were having first order. So this is the total order amount.
On
Okay,
that dates, right?
on that date. Then I'm going to the next day based on the order date. There is one more order. So what is the total amount now?
53,000.
So earlier first order was 25, then second is 28. So total is now 53,000. Okay,
Hmm.
then we are having next order. The total will be again changed. Okay, so not only to calculate the total amount, but also to calculate the running totals as well. We use this sum function here.
So
Okay,
this is the
so
cumulative total, right?
cumulative total, right? So cumulative sum amount, or we can say the running total amount we can calculate here. Okay, this is now we calculated only for the Amazon. Let's say you don't want this cumulative total and you want the total order amount for each customer. Okay, so you can use now this order like order by clause is not mandatory only for this uh, sum min max. Okay, so you can just use the partition by customer name. So for each customer, I want to find out the total order amount. So you can see Amazon, this is the order amount for each order. Okay, and this is the total order amount. So now this total is not a running total. This is the total amount. Okay, total order amount for Amazon. Okay, then this is the amount for Capgemini, and this is the total order amount for the Capgemini. So it is like total into the entire partition by this customer. Okay, if you have to calculate the running total, you will use the order by clause. Based on the date, you will get the running totals. Okay, like you can use the sum, mean, max, average, all the functions you can use. Let's say I'm using average, or we can say here average running, or we can say the running average. Okay, so average of order amount for the Amazon. So this was the average. Okay, there is only one order, so average is same, right? So how we calculate the average? Number of orders divided by total amount of the order divided by number of orders, right? Or the order amount for that order. So we are having order this. Now second order is 28,000. So how to calculate the average? Sum of both the order amounts divided by number of orders. So that is the order average. Okay, so this will calculate the running average. Okay, if you are using sum, max, mean, sum, or average, you can use all those functions here. Okay, to calculate the running total, running average. Okay, running maximum order amount within the partition. Okay, you can do this both using this as well. You can partition by this customer name, and no, I'm not using the where clause. So you will get order all the orders, okay, alongside with the running average as well
Mm.
for each customer. Okay, HCL. So to calculate this, window functions with over clause will be used to calculate the running totals or maximum salary comparison with each salary, right? Or total salary comparison with each salary. Okay, so mostly this is used in banking sectors where you need to find out the running account balance. Okay, always there are transactions, and after transactions you need to know what is the current balance we are having. So mostly this is used for BFSI domain, yeah, banking, finance, insurance and sales domain. Okay, mostly there it is used these functions like for bank balance, running account section, or inventory details calculations. You want to see the sales growth within each region. Okay, so that we can find out using this window functions, sum, mean, max, average.
Okay.
Okay, so by keeping every row, it will give you the aggregated value as well. But if you use the group by, it will only give the aggregated value, like average within each department or total order amount within each department. So that is not the case with window functions. It is returning all the rows alongside with the aggregated data. Okay, so that is the difference we are having between both of these. Okay. Yeah, I think we'll stop here. These are all the functions. Today I'll give some exercise on this window functions alone. Okay,
Okay.
there
Okay.
you can solve.
Yeah.
And yeah, for this weekend exam as well, we will having the questions on this
Okay.
window
Sure.
functions as well as subqueries, correlated subqueries.
Yeah. Sure. The question, yeah, the exercise question is important. Yeah.